Cassettes. Many people claim, write, talk, state on comments, on article journals, on forums, on magazines that cassettes are the worst medium ever produced to listen to music. The vast majority of these people don't even know what they're talking about. Plus, we have a big problem, a big misconception connected to cassettes, because a lot of people think that the sound of a cassette is simply the sound of a cheap, pre-recorded cassette. What do I mean? What is a pre-recorded cassette? This is also a video for people who don't know exactly what we're talking about, not experts. Simply the cassettes that you buy already with an album on it. That's why it's pre-recorded. And they're done in a very, very cheap way. High-speed dubbed. A lot of times the formula, the tape itself is not of good quality. The cassette itself, the shell also isn't of good quality. All a combination of things. The machine where it was recorded, and then even the consumer when it goes back to his home. Today, even worse, we don't have anything of high quality to reproduce cassettes. But even in the past, if you were a normal consumer like me, when I was younger, I just had a crappy deck. And if you put all these things together, as I said in a high number of videos, you are going to have, obviously, a terrible experience. What people don't understand is that cassettes, if you get a high-quality cassette with a high-quality formula, like a Type 2, like a Type 3 also, because they do exist, the Type 4, but also a quality Type 1 can do decent things, but you really have to go up there if you want to get the maximum. Clearly a high-quality deck with a high-quality source, and then you're going to have a high-quality reproduction. No wonder, like all the rest, like vinyl, like CDs, like all the rest, okay? But this has never been done that much. This is the big downside of cassettes, and a lot of people, fortunately, are saying this. But not enough. It's never enough. So, today, to try to improve the perception of people, we're going to do a test, okay? We are going to compare a high-quality cassette recorded with a high-quality music source using a high-quality deck, okay? I'm going to use my Technics RSB 100, and I'm going to use its DBX function, which is going to really boost the dynamics, and it's going to greatly reduce the hiss. And I have recorded this music on this cassette, which is the album by Diana Krall, Turn Up the Quiet. Here it is. I did this. This is not a pre-recorded cassette, okay? This is just something fancy I did for myself some time ago. And I recorded a high-res streaming signal on this. And we're going to compare the cassette, okay? I'm going to capture the sound. I'm going to explain now how. And we're going to compare it to the high-res version on Qobuz, which is a 192 kilohertz sampling rate and 24-bit resolution signal track, okay? That's a lot, which I used to do, once again, this cassette. The cassette is the Studio Master by NAC. Wait a moment. It's not the ones that they're making now. Those are terrible. These, I got this like 6 or 7 years ago when they still had the big rolls of AGFA and BSF formula tapes, okay? Very high quality chromium dioxide tape, type 2. So this is a very high quality tape. Not the best of the best, no. That would be a type 4 and of TDK, Sony, and things like that. But we're pretty much high. And I recorded this once again on the Technics And we're also going to compare this with a digital rip, meaning I did not this time capture the sound coming from the DAC, coming from the preamp, and then converting it back to digital in order so your guys can download it or can listen to the track. No. This time, since I found a little way, there's a software, it's free, a free software that you can use to simply record a signal coming from a streaming. Okay, you guys, now please, disclaimer, use it legally, not illegally. Okay, I'm going to use it for this test and then I'm going to erase the file. And I am, because I couldn't care less about this. I'm just going to leave the little snippet for download. You're going to find these tracks for download, obviously, in the video description. There's a link here below. The software is called Black Hole, and you can bit perfect record. It's a one-to-one operation. There's no degradation. It's the exact same file that is going in streaming from Qobuz. Okay? This already could be the topic of the video. In any case, no. Once again, use it in a legally way, please. And we are going to compare these two. There is going to be a quiz, okay? You're going to find it here below. There's a little button, and you can take the quiz and vote for which track you prefer, simply, okay? If you don't see this darn button, because sometimes there's some problems with YouTube, just vote in your comment. Say which you prefer, okay? Not which you think is what. Just which you prefer. A little bit more information on how I have done all this. I have been ripping the signal from the analog signal and converted it to digital on my computer, my Mac, through my Revolution 2x2 by Black Lion, because I don't have my Lyra Prism now. It's at the doctor, and it'll soon be back. So for now, I'm using that, which is a very high quality interface, no problem. Not as the Lyra, but it's decent, no problem there. In 192 kilohertz 24-bit. And obviously, I also normalized the perceived loudness at minus 14 LUFS. So you have an equal comparison from that point as well. Okay, let's start and listen to the two tracks. Just go up and down, okay? No need to interpole them. I'm going to put track 1, then track 2. And looking at the screen, at the little mask of the video in YouTube, you just have to jump very easily from one another, because I'm also going to do the index, so you know exactly where the tracks begin and end. Let's proceed.
Lately I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things you do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I had wings, bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone in love. Lately I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things you do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately I seem to walk as though I had wings, bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm limp as a glove and feeling like someone in love.
Okay, guys, now that you have listened to the tracks, vote if you haven't, and the results are going to come out in the next video. Sorry, but this is the only way to have an unbiased result of this operation. So, see you in the next video. Bye. Hey there, if you are enjoying my content, please consider to subscribe. It's free, and it will help the channel tremendously. Also, don't forget to explore my prior videos. There's something for everyone. Welcome to the audiophile community.